Let's bring our guests out.
No, you know what? No, finish what you're saying. Michael, get the fuck back. Okay. Michael Criscione, everybody.
And Christian, everybody. Christian, who will be...
All right, all secure. Do we need to? You feel good there? Like the light's hitting you good? Yeah. And Christian's gonna
translate.
Do a better job like hearing and saying what you're saying. So thanks for coming back. We had you on the at Outside Lands last time we were in the Bay Area, and. The podcast was like lost to the ages. There was like a weird, we lost it. It was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So so losing it, we lost your promotion for your charity, Friends for Benefits. You want to take it from here?
Yeah, sure. So when we went to Outside Lands, we were also promoting for an event that we did centered around a cartoon show on Nickelodeon called Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra. We had Janet Varney. We had Dante Bosco, who was there. We also had some of the names. Oh, goodness, I can't forget Mindy Sterling, who is the sweetest lady I've ever met. Oh, my goodness, and she loves dogs. And John Michael Higgins, he is also just a blast to be with. And even though we weren't able to be on the podcast didn't go out, the event was extremely successful. We had over 300 people there. And so, yeah, it was great. I mean, the venue was great, and just everything went amazing. And actually, before I get started with anything, Michael wanted me to let you know that he heard you say, F that guy.
Yeah.
And he was wondering when and where.
Room 402 at the Memorial Marines Hotel.
But in all seriousness, we really just, we're very thankful for you letting us be on here for the third time. And we actually brought some shirts for you guys.
Third time? Wait, is my alcoholism that bad? Like,
just go with it. Just go with it.
What was the second time?
No, I think it's 2 times.
Okay. Fuck you, Christian.
No. You made them wait so long, it felt like 3 times.
Just got new shirts for our nonprofit.
We just got shirts for the nonprofit.
All right, great, fantastic. All right.
Thanks, man.
All the money goes to Kellyanne Conway's 2020 bid for President of the United States.
But yeah, we really just wanted to show that as just a token of our appreciation for everything that you've done for us,
thank
man.
you, man.
And really, thank you. Well, you can buy the shirts on friendsforbenefits.org. The shirts are on the website are on the shirts. Yeah, these cords are. They will be available next week online on our website, friendsforbenefits.org. And I noticed that you have a Kettle One vodka here. Wow,
yeah.
Classy. We actually have a Barrel Girl. She, so as you see on the shirt, we have a Barrel Girl. We're working on getting a Barrel Guy maybe someday in the future. But I'm not a historian, but the barrel represents sometime in the early 20th century where people were just so poor that the only thing that they could afford was a barrel. And we just kind of made fun with it, and we used that as kind of like our mascot for our Friends for Benefits team. And we actually brought our Barrel Girl here today, and she's here to present a gift for you.
All right. Thank you, Barrel Girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
everybody, This is Daniella. This is Daniella. She's our Barrel Girl that you see at every event. She... It needs a better barrel, yes. She is just fantastic.
Grab a mic.
Barrel Girl, is it better to be objectified by a charitable foundation than by the private sector?
Considering I've been objectified in ways that were not so charitable, I think this is a step up.
This is, yeah.
And also, I'm a graduate student, so I kind of do anything.
Right, okay. Nothing new. You've been wearing a veritable barrel for at least 8 years.
She has a degree in coopery. And,
All right, fantastic. So
she minored in staves.
We got the is that the business out of the way? I want to make sure. Like Friends for Benefits, like
Friends for Benefits. Sorry.
Bring the car around.
We organize.
I'm sick of this bullshit.
It did make us wait, so.
We organize events for other nonprofits, and we also raise money for other nonprofits. And mostly all of our events are here in San Francisco, in the city.
We're gonna need. This is where it gets rough. We're in the midst of a federal funding blackout. But this is more than you need on your shoulders, Michael. You don't need to answer this, but what are we? So if we do that, if we take up the slack when let me start from one position. You personally, if you don't mind answering, if I'm prying too much, you can say. How much of your care is federal?
Something like half.
And the other half is just through your Barrel Girls service.
Through the state of California.
So, and are there early, are you part of communities that are...
He said, oh, you're gonna... he is? He said Trump is going to... excuse my language, fuck him over.
Right. I mean, we could guess that easily, but are there, I don't even know why. I might as well just say he's going to kill Big Bird. I'm going to be right. I don't know why you would be well, hold on a second. Let's wait and give him a chance. Trump might come out and go, I want to build a wall and put Mexicans in boxcars and invade Chicago, but I got a soft spot for Michael Criscione. He's not going to do that. He's going to fuck everybody.
He's already made fun of disabled people.
Well, yeah, he already has.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so not to get too distracted, but you realize that there's they have a whole thing where they're he wasn't actually making fun of that disabled reporter.
Yeah, we've seen that.
I watched that video. And their justification for it is that sometimes he goes like this when he's talking.
And I'm not half naked in a barrel in front of an audience.
We know. It's at a certain point, you're allowed to say, I'm sorry, I'm a human being. I'm the thing that measures when you're making fun of somebody. I saw it. We all saw it. It's, I don't know what I'm trying to do, get a medal. I just was curious if it would just been weird if you had said, well, actually, that reporter's kind of a fuckwad, and he always goes like this when he talks. It's just that blows my mind. The thing that blows my mind about it, of course, is that underneath that backpedal is their acknowledgement that it would be bad if he did that. So doesn't that mean that this should all just stop if they know that that's bad? It's a rhetorical question, but he leaned in, so I didn't know.
Well, I have an answer for that. I mean, every day we are going out to events. Not every day, but a lot of times we're going out to events, and we come around the city, and no matter what, there's always going to be people staring. There's always going to be people who don't understand. But when you have somebody
a Bane mask on, it looks awesome.
But when you have somebody who's put in such a leadership role, who represents the United States, and is saying stuff like that. It
gives you license to stare or not stare. To me, it seems like the tyranny is actually in the not staring. That's what I cop to is when I sense that there's a differently abled person in the room because I have no idea. Am I allowed to shake their hand? You can't.
Oh, he's saying you can also say disabled, but when it comes to shaking hands,
did I say differently abled? It's just 8 years of PC fucking Nazism. Sorry. Let's get real. It's the whatever. I'm babbling. It doesn't matter. But it's just I think the idea is that it's 9/11. Okay.
I love you, San Francisco.
When they come for this podcast, they're not gonna have difficulty. Like,
when Trump said there was a bunch of like Syrian refugees cheering 9/11 when it happened,
is Harmontown.
so it's like, no, that's every Sunday.
when they got like.
That's our show every time.
When he makes that case of like when Bannon said the media is the opposition party, it's like, well, all right, yeah. Anyways,
Thing is, we're going to prison. We're actually going to be shipped away, and terrible things are going to happen.
yeah, I'd rather die. I don't want to go to prison. Like, I want to die.
I want to be like Steve McQueen and Papillon. I want to like eat bugs and fucking be super badass and
I want to be in a Time Life photo, you know, like fucking like wheeling Michael Criscione down the street with fucking tear gas canisters behind us. And then just back of my head is getting blown off, and then I managed to wheel Michael to the fucking like van, and then Michael's got fucking C4 all over him, and just rings the bell and fucking breaks bad. I don't want to suck you into this. You may have voted Republican. You don't need to be out in the streets with me when we die.
Before we go any further, I want to go ahead and excuse the Barrel Girl so that she can get changed.
I love that we have a woman on stage, but she has to wear an old timey barrel around.
I think that's the first time people have cheered for me about to put clothes on. But if I may,
But what was Barrel Girl's name?
Daniella.
Daniella. She's a human being. Barrel Girl. I thought maybe the barrel. I was like, well, she could just pee, right, anytime she wants. Like, she's got a million pees before it becomes a problem. But then I noticed there's pants underneath. It's not a real barrel. That logic doesn't hold up.
How could her legs work in a closed system coming out the bottom of a barrel? Like gaskets and like O-rings?
It's kind of funny that tradition of dressing women as things like a pack of cigarettes or a corn cob or something, and everyone's like, but it's just like, I always thought, because of my particular fetishes, I was like, well, you know, they're wearing tights. Like that's all it is. Like, of course corn looks good now. You know, if you want to prove corn is sexual.
When did you see a corn cob in tights?
Get your legs inside.
You actually saw for real like a woman dressed as corn?
I've seen a woman dressed as everything. I'm 44. Like